like that. Okay, Nate, Jim Tausanis. This here is one of the most common handguns in the Western world. Glock 17 or Glock 19, semi-automatic. My finger is outside the trigger guard. That means that usually, if I'm this close and I have a finger outside the trigger guard, my intention is not really to shoot. My intention is to control or to pass on a message or to abduct or something like that. If my finger is inside the trigger guard, my intention is very different. Now, if I'm this close, that's fine. He has a chance, just as I did when he was, our situation was reversed. But if I'm 3 meters away, my intention is usually to shoot. So 3 meters away, my finger is usually going to be in there. If I see or he sees that my finger is now outside, he knows that I've got some sort of training. That's usually the case. Some sort of official type of training, military, police, paramilitary, something where there's an inbuilt safety mechanism. If the hammer is cocked back, that will then indicate also that something is ready to go off. And if the hammer is back and my finger is inside the trigger guard, then I'm on a hair trigger. That can go off just very, very suddenly. So the techniques you saw were to first move the trajectory of the round, of the pistol, of the bullet, sorry, away from my body. Back in 1991, I was Australian military intelligence and special forces. Unfortunately, I got taken into a world in King's Cross, working as enforcer for the underworld, for the Australian mafia. 30 years on, or 28 years now, the events have not quite ceased. I was involved in a gunfight in the Sydney Hilton foyer with 3 policemen. One we know, of course, he's very corrupt. He went to prison, Craig MacDonald, and events escalated from there. It's quite a saga, quite a story. In 1999, I was gunned down in an ambush, a revenge attack. So as these things unfold and as we continue to see these revelations occurring, be aware, and the reason I mention that is be aware that with modern weapons today, we have electromagnetic frequency pulse weapons where entire cities can be blacked out. If that were to happen in this modern age of warfare, then usually what happens is gangs form in neighborhoods. Houses are raided for various purposes, especially if there's no food or water. After 9 days, people start to become homicidal, and after 15 days, people begin to cannibalize one on another. So hopefully these techniques are now showing you a few things that you can do to protect yourself should events change. And here in Australia, we are not we should not be as complacent as we seem to be. More on these matters and other things of importance and self-defense in the future. But my YouTubes, you can access those on Jim Tausanis YouTube or from my Facebook. Thanks, Nathan. See you next time.